you like to eat, but you also know that the foods that you eat are just as important as the time you put into the gym. Working out primes muscle protein synthesis, but it's what you do outside of the gym that determines what your body does with that growth opportunity. As a natural lifter, rest and diet are crucial to optimizing your results from the time you put into the gym. And in this video, I'll be covering my top 8 foods that help me burn fat and build muscle, and why you should consider eating them too. Each of these foods are high in protein to help you meet your daily protein needs without going overboard on calories. This means that even in a caloric deficit, you can put on muscle while getting leaner. Let's get into the video. So the first thing that's very important to cover, even if you're relatively new to this fitness industry, you should know that you're looking for about 1 gram of protein a day per pound of body weight if you're lifting weights and looking to optimize gains. You can get away with more, you can get away with less. I'm not going to go into that in this video. We're just going to go over the basics. Food number 1, and this has to be my favorite, is eggs. I eat eggs for breakfast every single morning. I try to eat them on an empty stomach because there's studies out there that show that they help promote burning fat if you eat them alone first thing in the morning. So what I've been doing, I eat them scrambled just because it's easy to get them down. I'll do about 4 eggs and then a couple eggs worth of egg whites as well. That's basically my breakfast every single morning. They're low in calories, they're cheap, they're high in protein, they keep you full for a long time because of the fat and the protein, and when you scramble them, they're really easy to get down. It's a great breakfast if you're short on time but you want that high protein diet. And the next food I eat almost every day, oatmeal. It's super easy, and I combine it with the next item in this list, which is protein powder, to get a high protein meal, some complex carbs. I'll usually have it before a workout as well. Oats are complex carbs, which means they take longer to digest. They'll stay in your system longer, which is why they're great for a pre-workout meal. They're cheap. I mean, they're more affordable, even though the prices are going up now. They're filling. You can have either quick oats or a porridge oat that you make on the stove. I don't have a microwave, but you can make them in the microwave as well. I just use steel cut oats and I throw the kettle on, pour a bit of water in there, and I put my greens and my protein powder in there. I eat that every single day, at least once. Number 3 is protein powder. So keep in mind, protein powder is a supplement. It's not meant to be your sole source of protein. So treat it as such. Try to get quality proteins in through eggs or meats or lentils, beans, those kinds of things. But I supplement protein powder. I have about 3 servings of protein powder a day. 1 in my oatmeal in the morning, 1 post-workout, and then also I have 1 at night if I'm having a casein shake for overnight protein. Protein powder is low calorie, it's quick, it's convenient. Definitely, if I'm gonna recommend 1 supplement for you, it's gonna be protein powder. It's indispensable in terms of getting the protein that you need in during the day without going overboard in calories. There's also a large variety of protein powders, which is nice. I like to use vegan protein powder after my workout, and then I'll use a couple dairy-based ones throughout the day. I like protein isolate, but I also do use a casein shake at night. I like to have the variety, different blend of amino acids. If you know about amino acids, the entire profile of amino acids that you intake throughout the day affects how much of that protein you can actually digest. I'm not going to get into it here, but it's a little bit complex, so focus on hitting your protein goal. If you can eat from a variety of protein sources, that's going to be much better than eating just 1 type of protein. Number 3 is going to be Greek yogurt. Number 4 is going to be Greek yogurt. Now, Greek yogurt is amazing. I learned about this from Will Tennyson. He famously jokes about using it as toothpaste, and that's just because it is so good. So you can get flavored Greek yogurt. I like to keep a bit of vanilla in the fridge as well as a plain Greek yogurt. And the cool thing about Greek yogurt is the plain one tastes like sour creams. Any recipes that you like that have sour cream in it, you can sub for Greek yogurt. And per 100 calories, you're getting 19 grams of protein. That is obscene. For 100 calories, it doesn't get much better than that. It's great as sour cream substitute. It's great for mashed potatoes. It's really good on like quesadillas. You get a little bit of beneficial bacteria in there for your gut health. And also it makes, I've heard of this, people have used sugar-free Jell-O substitute to make cream cheese icing out of it. You can make ice cream out of it, all sorts of anabolic stuff. Maybe we'll get some recipes going one day here. I love Greek yogurt, one of my favorite food hacks of all time. The next food item is gonna be another dairy item. Some people don't agree with dairy. I don't agree with full fat dairy. It does make me feel a little bit strange, but this light cheese that I've been using has been amazing. So I just get the no-name brand light cheese. It's like 40% less fat. It doesn't get as greasy in your recipes, and it's only 90 calories and 9 grams of protein per serving. So really macro friendly. You get quite a bit of protein out of it, and you can eat the foods you love. I love pizza, so what we do at home is make pizzas with like a whole wheat tortilla shell. We throw a bit of pizza sauce, the grated light cheese on there, and just go really light with it, and it gives you that feeling of a nice thin crust pizza. It tastes amazing. It's low calories, like 400 calories per pizza or something like that, and high in protein, so it's really hard to go wrong with it. Being on a diet, I don't even like to call it a diet. It's just kind of like a lifestyle change where you are conscious of those kinds of things. It doesn't have to be boring. You can absolutely eat the foods you love. I love pizza. I'm never gonna give it up. Hence why I go light cheese on my homemade pizzas. Another food I can't get enough of is pancakes, and I love these for late night snacks. I love it for dessert after first dinner. If you're like me, you eat somewhere between 5 and 7 times a day. About 8 o'clock or so, I always get a hankering for this. It's protein pancakes. I use the brand Flourish. I love their pancakes. They're so good, so easy. All you do is add water. 24 grams of protein per serving. Really hard to go wrong. 280 calories for 23 grams of protein. Obviously, if you're adding syrup or anything like that, it does add to the calories. We use light syrup, or another thing we do is add peanut butter to them. Delicious peanut butter protein pancakes. You gotta try it. They're delicious. Highly recommend the Flourish brand. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I love them. They're so good. And then the next item, very similar, French toast. All you need is a carton of egg whites, your favorite bread. I love using protein bread just to make it even more ridiculous. You can get like upwards of 15-20 grams of protein per slice of bread when you use protein bread, because it's egg whites soaked into protein bread. It's ludicrous. Anyways, delicious, really quick and easy. It doubles as dessert if you like to have an extra meal at night, and you know, carbs and protein, what more do you need? The last thing I have on the list for foods that I like to help me burn fat and build muscle is protein bars. So I like these Cliff Builder bars. They're vegan, 20 grams of protein in each bar, 280 calories. It's not the best, but better than nothing. So if you're on the go or you need like something between a meal, one of these bars will definitely tie you over for a couple hours, gets you that protein, feeds your body, and then you can eat something better in the next meal. I'm not too much of a fan of like really processed foods like this, but in a pinch it works. If you're on the go, it works. Better than nothing. Give your food the body it needs. Don't be shy. Sometimes I have these for breakfast. They're like chocolatey and delicious. It's not ideal, but it's what works. It's also better than stopping at like a McDonald's or something. 280 calories. I don't know if you can get anything off a McDonald's menu for that kind of caloric weight. Definitely recommend the Cliff Builder bars. Again, not sponsored, but these have been my go-to for a while now. Those are all foods that I like to eat almost every day to help me stay on track. I know what's going in my body. I know they work for me. I love like French toast or pancakes post-workout. I know I'm getting the protein. It's just what I like. I highly recommend trying a couple of these off this list if you haven't already. They're my go-tos. Almost every day I'm having half this list. Now, all these foods are good, but the best foods you can get are whole ingredient foods that you make at home. That being said, all these foods are staples in my diet and have helped me get to the point I'm at today. I'm able to eat them consistently. I'm able to enjoy my diet, all while burning fat and building muscle. And that's how I've stayed at the same weight, but completely recomped my body over the last 10 months. Just like any food, overeating will lead to weight gain. And if you're not training in the first place, your body won't know what to do with all that extra protein. To learn about how I train and my preferred training split, watch this video next on my current training split and workout regimen. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.